be good now. All right, for the Tigers, it'll be Carpenter, Torres, McKinstry, Green, Torkelson, Keith, Baez, Sweeney, and Naito. With oh boy, Kokonowicz, Coach Nowich, Is that how you say that guy's name? Kokonowicz. I don't know how to say this pitcher's name. I'm gonna just call him the pitcher. But to lead it off, it'll be Carpenter, Torres, and McKinstry. And that'll be an immediate hit for Kerry Carpenter. First pitch swinging, that'll be a base hit to left field. 1 on. All right, much better start than yesterday. We get it going off Coach Kokonowicz. Yeah, I don't know how. I don't think I'll ever be able to say that name. All right, ball 1 here to Torres. What's up, man? What's up, Bo Sox? Go Pats. We got ball 1, though. Hit by pitch, that'll put Torres on 2 on now with McKinstry due up here in the top of the first. So we'll see how this goes. Matt Vierling started a rehab assignment officially. He's playing in a AAA game today. So that's pretty cool. He should be back anytime. Oh, I shave every so often, you know. So thank you, Daniel. I appreciate that, man. You're far too kind. Just decided to shave. It's been pretty warm, except for the last couple days. It's been pretty chilly, but 02. Supposed to be back to warm again tomorrow. 01, yeah, it's 02. From Norwich. What are we going to get? Balls in the dirt, 1-1. Or 1-2. I don't know why I thought that. I guess it's probably because he threw the first couple pitches in the same spot, so I just counted it as 2. Two misses outside. But again, hopefully everyone's having a good day. Kind of raining where I'm at, which sucks. Red Sox first baseman out for the year. Oh shit! Yeah, I heard Casas ruptured something in his ankle. 2-2. 3-2. That's a real close pitch to take with 2 strikes. Count is full with 2 on and nobody out. Rizzo might be a good one, yeah. Maybe you conduct some kind of trade with Detroit. Try to get your hands on Colt Keith. I don't know. There's plenty of options for first baseman around. Damn it. Hopefully that's not a ground ball. Nope, fly out. Little fly out by McKinstry. That'll be the first out of the inning. Here's Riley Green. He's been cooking lately. See if Green can generate some runs here with the runner at second with 1 away. Base hit could get him in. Good speed with Carpenter. Swing in, strike 1. Damn it. Green gets out. Hopefully it's just a fly out. Oh no. That looks like a double play. It was. Green grounds into 2. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Damn. Lively Green lean. Selling. Big fan. I know he is of the Angels, so that's interesting. It'll be Neto, Shawnell, and Soler due up here in the bottom of the first. Reese Olson on the mound. Damn, that was a promising inning. Things were looking real good. Sad to see, sad to see. By the way, if you haven't dropped a like yet, consider doing so. It does help out our stream. We're at about 9 right now. Get some more people in here, especially if you're not going to say anything, which is pretty much everyone here. Only 2 people who talk, so make sure you drop a like. Otherwise, your TV will explode. Not maliciously. Might even more be like an implosion where it just kind of blows up inside and doesn't work anymore. Then you got to go buy like new $400 or $500 TV. That's a bummer. It's an expense you don't want. How's Torque? He's been good. Got about what? I think he's either in for. I think he's tied for second for home runs in the AL. Pretty solid. 897 OPS. I think it's 97. Let me check. Yeah, 897 OPS. Pretty good. Elite defensively. Yeah, he's kind of turned it on. He's kind of turning into the guy we thought. I mean, the average is only 233, but you know what? Who gives a fuck? OPS is more of a measure for someone who slugs. Here's Neto. However you fucking stupid name. Called strike 1. Ooh. Damn, he gets another hit. We just can't. We've been having trouble getting this guy out all series, especially in his first at bat. Seems like every first at bat, this guy's just singling his way aboard or getting a hit on. Very obnoxious. Let's try to turn 2 now with Shonell up. Good opportunity with the lefty, or with the first baseman up. Try to turn 2. Ball 1. Problem is, Nato is probably going to steal second because I don't think Naito can throw anyone out. I don't think playing catcher is what he's good at. At this point in his career anyway, Naito. He's pretty old. 1-0. 2-0. Oh, great. I fucking hate... I almost wish I didn't watch this game. I hate watching Naito catch. All we do is throw balls when he's catching. Every time I've watched this guy, all we've done is walk a shitload of people, and it looks like we're right on pace to do it again. And should have been 3-0, but we get a gift strike. 3-0, but it should be 3-0, but it's 2-1. Wow, what a surprise. We can't hit the strike zone now. It's going to be one of these games with Naito. 2-2. As long as we can get a ground ball, get out of the inning. Or, well, get 2 outs here. That'd be idea. Fouled away, we'll get another 2-2. But all right, Reese, come on now. Let's try to induce a ground ball. Get the Soler with 2 out. Oh hell yeah! Struck out Chanel. I don't know how to say his name either. Here's Soler with 1 out and 1 on. I'm not sure who Navarez is. If it's a Red Sox, I don't really know. I don't follow other teams very close enough during the season to know who their players are. Called strike one. Like, I only found out like a week ago that Aaron Judge was hitting like in the 400s, and now I'm like, what the fuck? So that's how out of tune I am with the rest of the league, because I'm not a big like looking at stats guy in April. I really don't even look at team records in April because it's just one of them things I don't really care about. As long as you're within 5 games of 500, if you're under, you're good. You know what I mean? It's one of them things with April. Yeah, your player had a bad April, but he could turn around and kill the ball for the rest of the season. 1-2 on Soler. I don't know. April's just such a gimmicky, weird month in baseball. It could mean everything for a team, or it could mean absolutely nothing. Like the Braves, they looked like dog shit for most of the month, and now they're what, like 2 games under 500? You know what I mean? The Royals looked really, really bad at the start of April. Now they look like a good team. You know what I mean? Like they look more like what we thought we'd see based off of last year. The Guardians kind of started off weird. You know what I mean? It's just one of them things with April where it's like you can't really use it as like a series. And again, the Braves are a great example. They're literally like 2 games under 500 now. And they lost 9 straight or 8 straight games to start the year. Damn it, dude. Throw a strike. Oh my God, dude. I hate Naito. I genuinely hate this catcher. There's the first of 9 walks to come from a pitcher who never walks anybody ever. Here's Ward. 2 on, 1 out. From literally a guy who only throws strikes usually. Has already thrown 6 balls somehow. Cool. If that wasn't strong. God, I hate Naito so much. Genuinely worthless. He's going to come up and probably hit into a double play and end the inning too when he bats. That's all he's good for, is the terribleness. Another ball. What you do, Naito, is you set up inside the strike zone. You have to get your pitcher to throw strikes. That's oh no, another ball. All right. We'll just do that thing where we throw a million balls again for no reason, like we did against Houston when this guy caught. No, we're probably going to lose tonight. Yeah, probably not. 2-2. They might not even win 40 games this year, personal. Do you want to bet me? Well, I mean, you don't have any money. But yeah, I mean, you want to bet me 500 that they don't win more than 40 games? That'll be the second out of the inning on a fly out. Runner tags. I don't know if he's going to advance, though, because it wasn't very deep. More of a pop out. 2 down. Runners at first and second. Scooball's like the 3rd best pitcher in baseball right now. I'm not even sure what you're talking about. I think statistically he's like the 3rd best, because Fried and Yamamoto are like subhuman right now. I think it goes like Fried, Yamamoto, Scooball. Right? Or am I imagining that? What's up, Jake? 2-0. Maybe 4th? His ERA is like 2.3. He just only gave up, like 2 hits to the Angels and 1 home run to Neto? I think he's doing all right. 2-0. But all right. That's how you think. don't know if that's the right way to look at it. Is this how you cope because Class A is not even a closer anymore? See, folks, you guys want to know what projection looks like? Now, the reality is we broke Emmanuel Class A. Kerry Carpenter hit that home run off of him, and then the Yankees proceeded to continue to pummel him, and we broke their star closer, and he's very, very upset about this. Meanwhile, and they hit him. God damn, dude, just throw strikes. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, Nido's catching, of course. Here's Rengifo. Yeah, and your closer is now not even a closer anymore. What happened to Class A? Yeah, why? What happened to Class A? He was supposed to win the Cy Young Award last year. He was so good. Wonder what happened. It's almost like a certain Tigers team broke him fundamentally, and now you're down a reliever. You may think you won the war, or you won a battle, but see, ultimately you've lost the war. Yeah, he's not able to close anymore. That's what relievers do, is they come in and get holds. Cool. Keep living in the past, buddy. What's go look at the division right now. Also, how come you guys have the same run differential as the Chicago White Sox? So you don't really follow baseball, nor do you know what your team is, because you know, if you were an actual fan of the Guardians, that your team is the same thing as the Chicago White Sox, just a little luckier. I'm telling you, you don't do anything better than them. It's very funny. All right. Last August, we almost took the division from you. So just remember that. Then we almost beat you to go to the ALCS with a team of like 22-year-olds. So, I don't know, man. And then they strike out Rengifo. We'll go to the top of the second. They keep it 0-0 somehow. Torkelson, Keith, and Baez. And then you guys almost lost to us. You almost lost to a team that had two healthy starting pitchers and like fucking Andy Ibanez and Zach McKinstry in the starting lineup. That's pretty sweet, dude. You beat a team with like 4 role players healthy and 2 starting pitchers. That's really good. No wonder you got beat the fuck down by New York. Yeah. Have we played? I feel like we played this year. No, we haven't, have we? No, we did. Didn't we beat you 2 out of 3 games? Like kind of dominate you guys 2 out of 3? Or have we not played quite yet? So you're living in you kind of do this thing of living in the past. Well, no, we're clearly doing good still. We're winning in May here. We just keep on our normal winning trends. I have a sneaking suspicion that you guys are going to struggle to score runs off of us. Like every other team in baseball has. Anyway, Torkelson, Keith, and Baez. Just as a heads up, I don't genuinely think your team's going to be good enough to score against us very consistently. Most teams aren't. Don't feel bad about it. If we don't mess up on defense, generally teams aren't really scoring too successfully against us this year. Maybe. I don't know. See, I don't think you understand how bad your team's run differential is and what it implies about your baseball team. Because again, I don't think you understand baseball. Do you know what run differential means and why that's an important statistic to determining if a team's actually good? Yeah, and we have more than your team, so. Ball 1. Do you know why we've got more? Do you know what expected win-loss record is? We're one game under what our expected win-loss is. We're supposed to be a game better than what we are. You guys are supposed to be like 13-20 because you're minus 47 in run. No, this is an important stat, you fucking idiot. You're minus 47 in run differential, which means you get double cheeked up every single time you lose a game. You get blown out, but you're winning a lot of close games. That is not something that is called sustainable in the MLB. That will break. And you guys will probably be a bad baseball team down the stretch because of that information. But you guys are kind of playing out of your mind. You guys actually peaked, by the way. If you really want to be honest, a team that's supposed to have about 13 wins and is playing at about 19, is you guys are playing out of your minds to win games. That's not a sustainable pace. We're one game under where we're expected to be. We're playing exactly what we're supposed to be doing right now. We're playing perfect level of baseball. This is a very sustainable pace throughout the entirety of the season. That'll be ball 4, Torkelson a walk. No, the Tigers are playing what you call a sustainable pace of baseball that will carry them throughout the season. The Guardians are winning games by pure luck most of the time. By the way, I'm not even repeating things that like are me being a harsh person. This is coming from my Guardians friend. Based on what? Do you know that we don't even have our fully healthy offense? We're playing with backups in a whole bunch of positions right now. Do you know that? Like 2 of our best players aren't even here yet, and neither is our actual catcher. Do you understand that? We're only going to get better when we add in Meadows and Veerling and Jake Rogers. Like, do you understand how that works? Question. Like, we're not fully healthy, and we're the best team in the American League, or one of them. Someone might have less losses like Seattle, I think, now. 1-1 to Colt Keith. What do you mean, overachievers? We have the Cy Young Award winner. We have the #1 pitching prospect in baseball in Jackson Jobe. Jack Flaherty helped the Dodgers win a World Series. It was a pivotal piece for that. What do you mean? Casey Mize is a former #1 overall pick, finally healthy from injury. Yeah, Reese Olson has a 3.5 ERA. He's doing all right. Why don't you think we'll continue pitching that good? We have like literally like, do you know, we have the Cy Young Award winner, the #1 overall pick in Casey Mize, finally living up to what his talent's supposed to be. The #1 pitching prospect in Jackson Jobe, Colt Keith will walk 2 on. What's to say we won't continue that? And Jack Flaherty, literally an ace on almost every other team in baseball staff. Maybe a #2 because of the back problems. There's nothing that indicates that won't be able to sustain itself except for injury. What about that rotation says it can't sustain itself, though? The talent? Well, I mean, they're all very, very talented pitchers. 2 of them are literally former #1 prospects in baseball at pitching, like Casey Mize and so I'm again, I don't Jackson Jobe. I don't know. Tigers basically won 31 games with their bullpen last year, and it's all the same guys, and they're doing basically just as good this year. We're like, I think we're the #1 in baseball. Hold on 1 second. I have to reply to my dad real fast. All right, we're back now. Hey, we're at 19 likes. I appreciate everybody. Bunch of young guys pitching like that. Well, Casey Mize isn't exactly young anymore, I would say. Which guy? Jobe maybe, but he also is just a really Baez grounds into a force out, so the guy at second's out. Runners at first and third, 1 away. I don't know. Maybe. Mize is probably just pitching the way he's going to pitch for his career. And I also believe that Scooball's going to pitch like this for most of his career until he maybe gets hurt. Jobe is only going to probably get better. What's up, Jonathan? So I'm not really sure what your assessment's on, man. Job's only actually going to get better as he sees more action. He's only getting better as the year goes on. That'll be a base hit by Trey Sweeney. That'll drive a run in. Tigers go up 1-0. Runners at first and second now. Here's Naito. They're all young. I don't know. They're pretty solid. Torkelson's developing into quite a young star. Green is pretty good. Carpenter's solid. I mean, Armenian. I know who this guy is. He was literally a Minnesota Twins fan last year. It's literally fucking this guy named Extra Shots. He does this all the time. He switches teams up, but at his heart, Extra. When did you stop being a Twins fan? By the way, is it because you knew that you couldn't come in here talking shit as a Twins fan anymore? 1-1, so you decided to just switch to Cleveland? Because we stole your playoff spot last year and made you guys look like the worst baseball team in history. You guys had the most secure playoff spot. It literally took something that's never happened in MLB history, and we'll never see what the Tigers did again. We'll never see that situation ever happen again because it's never happened in MLB history. We're the only team to ever do what we did, by the way. Only in ever. And his team, the Minnesota Twins, were on the other side of it, of a historic collapse. Now he's a Guardians fan. What a fun twist for Extra Shots. What's up, Neil? 2-1. Ball in the dirt. Maybe that'll... No, didn't get the runners up. Fouled away. It'll be 2-2. Don't believe this person. He's not an actual Guardians fan. Last year, he was talking shit as a Twins fan, as what he was the year prior. Yeah, Jonathan, I guess it's not sustainable with the Cy Young Award winning pitcher, the former number 1 overall pick and top prospect in Casey Mize, the current number 1 prospect in baseball, pitching until they change prospect status in a couple weeks with Jackson Jobe. I mean, it's not sustainable. Jack Flaherty, a guy who helped win a World Series, was very good in that World Series too. And Reese Olson, who's pitching just fine as the 5th guy. Not sustainable. It's just not a thing you can sustain, unfortunately. Plus, we have Kiter Montero who can make spot starts to relieve our starters every so often to give us like a free day. Naito flies out. That'll be the second out of the inning. Runners will have to hold. Top of the order, Kerry Bonds. Yeah, it's our division to lose. Well, actually, I don't know. I actually think it could be very much lost to the Guardians or Kansas City. They're both playing good ball right now. I think it's a 3-team race, to be honest. We're still a very young team. I would not be shocked if we did not win the division this year. I still think we're a year or two away from where we want to be, and that's perfectly fine. 1-1. But we are clearly taking the next steps. We're a very good baseball team. But again, I feel like because Kansas City is a little bit older, they have a lot more experience on their team outside of like Bobby Witt. Cleveland, in a very similar sense, is a lot older, a lot more experienced. They have guys that have played in World Series still there. Again, that matters so much. I can't. Jack Flaherty's experience now with what he just went and did is so critical for this young team. The experience we had last year, going and then losing in the playoffs, winning and then losing in the playoffs, was good. You call it 90? 90 would be awesome. Hell yeah, that'll be another run by Kerry Bonds. Did he just homer? I think he did. No, it's a double. That'll be a 2-run double by Mr. Kerry Bonds. That'll drive in 2. It's 3-0 Tigers. Top of the second. I would like to see it. I said anywhere from 88 to 91 wins is what I felt this year. And that would be a really good year. Extra shots. It's like, you're a troll, though. Like, you troll. That's kind of what you do. Otherwise, why are you watching my channel? If you don't like watching my channel, you don't like the Tigers. You don't expose anything. I present to you counter evidence and facts about like, hey man, this is why I disagree with what you say about our pitching not being sustainable. And all you do is go, you guys aren't gonna do shit. That's not facts or exposing anything. That's just being retarded. Like, I'm sorry, like that response that you have, and what is your response to the fact that I like dog walked you saying we can't sustain that pitching? Why cannot the Cy Young, the former #1 overall pick in all of baseball, Casey Mize, and the #1 prospect in pitching baseball, the #1 pitching prospect in baseball, and Jack Flaherty not sustain the pace that they're at? What's unsustainable? No, this is like, I think he's like 18 by now. He's got to be close, maybe 20. This is like fucking 4 years of this, and he was like a kid when he started. Anyway, runner at second. Here's Torres, 2 out. 3-0 Tigers lead. I'm not sure. Oh, there's an injury delay. Ooh, is it the pitcher? I hope he's all right. Yeah, Lex, and yeah, that's the funniest part about this person is the fact that they were literally a Twins fan last year. Yeah, we're doing really good. It's a good start to the... And we fly out, damn it. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Pop out to end the inning. That's okay. We get 3 runs, though. So let's head to the bottom of the 2nd. Hopefully, Olsen can defend the runs. And again, I don't even care. Genuinely. It's like, if you want to debate me on something, I like to go back and forth about things. If you can explain to me, like, hey, this is why I think your team's not going to sustain itself. I don't think that Casey Mize is actually as good as he looks this year. I think he's going to regress, and I don't think that, but whatever. But again, why? What indicates that? Because he's never pitched good. It's like, well, I mean, he like has been hurt. Like he was hurt for like the last 2 years, and before that, he was doing all right. He was okay. By the way, if my internet's a little weird today, it's probably because of it's kind of shitty weather. Yeah, Matt Vierling's back in AAA. Job, maybe. I mean, you can make the argument that he gets figured out. He has trouble pitching to major league pitchers, hitters as the season goes along, but he's only getting better each start. So Jack Flaherty, I don't really see the argument. He only tends to get better as the season goes along. Scooball, don't really see the argument there. He's pitching pretty much just like he did last year. And then when we talk about the offense, it's like, hey, the Tigers are not like, yeah, the offense has some mid players in there, but we're missing 2 of our regular players in Matt Vierling and Meadows, who are starters. Like, it's like, yeah, of course, there's going to be some shitty guys in there. Like, I don't really expect to see much of, I don't even know in this line. Colt Keith probably won't be playing much anymore. And we might not see, I know Sweeney's actually playing pretty good. I don't know. Actually, I'm a little confused about what we'll do. What's up, Seth? How's everybody doing, though? Hopefully you're all having a good one. What's up, Lex? Hell yeah, go Tigers. All right, WNBA season. Oh shit. Who's the GOAT in women's basketball? I'm gonna root for I don't know. No, dude, I don't think he likes baseball. I think it's just a shitty troll who doesn't like me, or is someone who watches the channel a lot and I rubbed a very wrong way, and so every so often they flip onto their troll account and come fuck around. It's one of the two, and I've learned to just not really give a shit. Plus, they're not really being annoying or spam repeating themselves like usual. So again, they understand the rules of the channel. If you can't tell, look. By the way, we allow people to do what he's doing as long as they follow the rules of YouTube. You can disagree with me all you want. It's just if you start spamming or repeating yourself very obnoxiously, I will ban you, because I don't do that. And that's for anybody. And that'll be the 1st out of the inning. They get a ground out. All right. I like betting against the Rockies. So good. Oh, the Rockies are just free money to bet against right now? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, so again, the only way he would have got banned is if he would have just been like, I own you, I own you, I own you. And he knows that. That's why he doesn't do that. That's how I know it's someone who engages with the channel way too frequently. Harris is up now. Did you know that his great-grandfather was the guy who named the city of Paris? Well, who the city of Paris was named after. Yeah, fun fact. It's on my sheet here of player facts that I look up before the game. 0-2 with one away. That's why I'm late sometimes. And sometimes I got to write down player stuff. It's not that I just forget or I'm just like, or I'm not doing dabs and shit. And then I'm like, oh shit, I gotta go. And then I come on coughing a little bit. Can't be anything related to that. What up, Kenny? It's more directly for research. You hope your New York Liberty is not bad this year? I'm hoping Clayton Clark wins the championship. That'd be pretty fun. Doing good. Or that Paige Becker's chick. She seems to be a better version of Caitlin Clark. Like a way cooler version, too. 0-2. Plus, I like blondes more than I like brunettes, so I'm biased. And down goes Paris, 2 away. Why are you sad? Just bored. Semester ended, everybody went home. It's like, bleh. The boredom of living in a college town in summer. Yep. First, yeah, it'll fill back up. It's cool. Oh, 2. Anderson now down with 0-2 with 2 away. Typical Tiger killer, though, so we got to be careful here. Yeah, most likely. Plus, like, you probably have people who are staying up over the summer that you're going to hang out with. Plus, if you want to go home for a little bit, you probably just go home for a little bit. Ball outside. Oh, and they get Anderson swinging. We'll head to the top of the third. Yeah, he's been pretty solid. He has mid-3 ERA. That's really good. Compared to the rest of the team, he feels like our worst pitcher, but it's like, yeah, he's also would be like the second or third best pitcher on most teams right now. McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson. McKinstry, Green, and Torque do up here in the top of the third. 3-0 Tigers. Mets and Cardinals has a doubleheader. Oh, cool. Doubleheaders are always fun. Yeah. There we go. Now we're good. Yes, yeah, I feel like there was a lot of weather yesterday. That was like, I think I saw there was 3 delays that possibly turned into postponements. McKinstry, Green, and Torque do up here in the top of the third against Kocha Nowich. I don't know how to say this pitcher's name. Yeah, we have the first ever player to hit 2 home runs in the 9th inning. That's pretty cool that happened this series. And like, I think it's only the 4th ever player to homer twice in an inning anyway. It's like the list is like Babe Ruth, Hank. Like the list is hilarious who's done it. And now it's like Riley Green. It's like some of the greatest hitters in MLB history have accomplished that feat. And then like Riley Green's also there. And I think that's a hilarious, like I swear it's like Barry Bonds. I think it's like Babe Ruth, Hank Aaron, Riley Green, and like Rafael Palmeiro. It's like, damn, two of the, like, so many of this is a very weird group of hitters put together. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Unfortunately, McKinstry will ground out, one away. Hopefully. That would be idea. And he never leaves Detroit. God, I'd love that. That'd be so great. Um, 1-1. Uh, 2-1. 3-1. All right, good. Sorry, I'm just responding to somebody really fast. Uh, 3-2 on a foul ball. All right. Oh God, people won't leave me alone, dude. I'm a very popular person. Not really. I think we already read that. Jackson Holiday is good. He hit 2 homers. Yeah, if only they could have beat the Royals, though. Another foul ball. We'll keep it 3-2. Good little at bat brewing here with the 7th pitch coming up. Nobody on, 1 away. Top 3, 3-0 Tigers. Maybe a little bomb here. Oh, no. Another foul ball. We'll have another 3-2. 8 pitch at bat. Another foul ball. This will be the 10th pitch of the, or the 9th pitch, or no, that was pitch number 9. So we'll have a 10 pitch at bat here. A lot of fouls. But will number 10 happen? Hopefully he wins the exchange. I always like the hitter when we get around 10 pitches in an at bat. Damn, he gets out on the 10th one. A little ground out. Maybe a little line out. All right. What do we got? One zero. Oh, shit. Hell yeah, that's going to be a hit for Torkelson. Hell yeah, he definitely needed that. Get the old average up a little bit. That'll be a base hit in the center field. 1 on, 2 out. Let's see if we get a little rally here with Colt Keith up. 1-0. Do 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 do. 2-0. All right, there we go. I'm good now. Seattle. Seattle has a really good record. Do they have less losses? I think we play the Rockies next. Early bats. I like early bats. Yeah, same here. 3-1 though. Let's go Tigers, of course. Who is the best pitcher in your opinion in baseball right now? I would say Skubal. If I was to be honest. But if you were to say this season right now, I would have to say it's Max Fried. He's pitching unbelievably this year. Or Yamamoto too. One of those two. They're both unbelievable. Skubal's getting better because he's learning how to pitch to righties, but that still is kind of fucking him up a little bit. But he's getting better with it. He's kind of figured it out. Hell yeah, that'll be a runs. I think Keith just smacked the ball all the way to the wall. Is that over? Is that a home run? Hell yeah, I think Colt Keith just homered. Hell yeah, Keith bomb. That's his third. He's hit a lot in a week. Keith has his third of the year. Tigers go up 5-0. 2-run shot by Colt Regard Keith. Man, Colt's saving his fucking job with people coming back, dude. He's like, I gotta save my fucking job. Woo. Colt, the Yankees fan, Keith, finally gets them runs in. Because, yeah, he's one of those guys that I would say are in big trouble when Veerling and them come back. But, he's starting to heat up at the right exact second, which is great. Very happy about that. I don't want him to struggle, by the way. It better off if he does good and we can trade him. Because unfortunately, long term, he has no spot on this team. When McGonigal, Rayner, and Sweeney and Young are like way better options than him. Especially if Young can get it going with the bat. He's so good defensively. We probably have our third baseman. And then McGonigal and Rayner are second baseman and shortstop of the future, I believe. So I don't think Colt has a spot on this team. And I believe Carey or Riley is our future DH. That'll be the third out of the inning as Baez gets out. He popped out. But we get 2 runs on a Keith homer. It's 5-0, bottom of the third. It'll be top of the order for the Angels. Neto, Shawnuel, and Soler. For sale does not look. I mean, it's still a little early in the year. He could dial in. I feel that, though. As they say in the rock and roll business, the hits just keep on coming. Hell yeah, Richard. Neto, Chanel, and Soler. A long half inning break. Wish it would speed up a little bit. There we go. That'll be called strike. Well, it's swung through. Strike one. Yeah, he's definitely improved the hand speed and feel. It looks like he's more confident on ripping at fastballs this year, which seemed to be the problem last year. And he might have switched a few things to get his speed up. Who knows? It's working, though. Hitting 240. 910 OPS. That's what we like to see. 2-1. Guards 5-1 in the last 6 and have barely gained any ground in the division. Yeah, well, the Tigers seem to just like always win they go 2-1 most of the time, it feels like. They stumbled a little bit with the Astros. But hopefully with the Angels we can go 3-1 and kind of make up the ground we lost. That'll be ground out, 1 away. Ball 1. Down in the dirt. Fouled away. It'll be 1-1. Max, you missed it. I was getting into a fight with a guy about the Guardians, and it was like, it was the silliest fight. I mean, he's not really a Guardians fan, but 588. I mean, it's getting better for Keith. It's slightly going. It's up to 647 now, actually, so that's not even too bad. They haven't had Trout all series. Yesterday, they defensively they kind of shit the bed yesterday on defense a little bit. Is probably their biggest culprit in that loss yesterday. Riley Green had like a weirdly bad game on defense. That led to like 3 or 4 runs scoring, in my opinion, anyway. Swing and strike 1, 0-2. Or well, they get Chanel to fly out. Like there were balls that he like I don't know. I also don't want him sliding. It's complicated. He's the guy I would like to see become the DH when we have our full outfield set up because, but Carpenter isn't a very good outfielder either. But I don't know. He's actually gotten a lot better. So I don't know. Maybe just let Carey be an outfielder. Put him in left field. Slide Meadows over to right, and then keep Meadows in center, and then put Clark in right. And there's our outfield. And the other guy DHs. And then you kind of rotate him out because every so often somebody might need a break. And that'll be a pop out. Or a ground out, sorry. Yep, we get the Rockies next. Very tough series. We're either going to get swept and look like complete dog shit, or we might throw a team perfect game. That's how I expect that series to go. We either sweep them and throw a team perfect game, or, and I'm 100% serious about that, by the way. I fully expect that if we sweep them, I believe Scooball pitches game 3. I have a weird feeling that we throw a team perfect game that game. I don't think they hit Scooball once. And then for some reason, I think Scooball, it's going to take a lot of pitches to get through it. So he'll have to leave in like the 8th, and then we just shut it down and get a team perfect game. Those are super rare. I don't even know I think there's like 3 of those in MLB history. The combined perfect game. Maybe none. I don't think you can do a combined perfect game. I think it reverts to a combined no-hitter if you have to do it that way. Actually. But usually you can't finish a no-hitter because you've thrown too many pitches because of walks. You know what I mean? That's usually like that's why that happens. So. But there's actually a good shot that the Tigers take it easier and use like Montero in one of those games to start. Yeah. Cavs play tonight. Good luck. Good luck. Who do you guys play now? Tigers up to bat with Sweeney, Nido, and top of the order Carpenter. 8-9-1 for Detroit. Up 5-0. Top 4. Clark is tearing it up in high A. Might be. It might be. There's a couple of guys in high A right now who might be due to go up soon. Isn't McGonigal in high A too? Or is he in double A? So I'm pretty sure it's like McGonigal's in high A, which is a little strange. And then Clark is in high A. Surwa, that knuckleballer's in high A. I think all three of those guys should probably eventually get slid up to double A this year. Like pretty soon. Especially that knuckleballer who throws it 90 miles an hour. I really want him to be ready to go soon. 1-2. I'm greedy. I want him up in the majors bad, dude. Do you know how dangerous a 90 mile an hour knuckleball is? Nobody's hitting that shit. I think we just beat out an infield single. Hell yeah. Nice job by Sweeney. You know what's funny is like Trey Sweeney is probably the most obvious guy. Like I feel so bad for this guy. They play the Pacers. Oh shit, good luck. Pacers feel like the most ominous team ever. I don't know why. They're like, yeah, everyone should be able, you should be able to beat the Pacers, but it's like, are you sure? It's like yeah, I think so. Uh, 1-1. 2-1 rather, sorry. I'm surprised that ball didn't hit him. What the fuck? Why are they throwing at us like this? I don't know. I don't know about you guys, but I've noticed they've thrown a lot of very inside pitches. And it's like, what are you guys so mad at us about? Because Scooball talks shit? After he struck a guy out that hit a homer out for him? Fucking babies. His name, I think, is Kenny Surwa. SARWA, I believe his name is. Yeah, we're doing really good, Jonathan. Yeah, thank you for the likes, everybody. I appreciate y'all. Good looking out. I'm hoping they bring Clark up soon. I'm very excited. He should be on the team next year. Damn. Nido flies out, 1 away. Oh well, he's calling a good game today. I don't really give a fuck. Literally, as long as he does one thing good, I can deal with Tomas Nido. Like, I'm not a hater. I just, I'd prefer Jake Rogers to be here. Even though Jake wouldn't be catching today if he was here. Well, who the fuck pitched last night? Mize? No. Flaherty? Yeah, we probably, yeah, it might be Rogers. I don't know. A Carpenter homer would be nice. Top of the order, here's Kerry Carpenter, 1 on, 1 out. He's due for a homer. Fouled away, it's 0-2. Oh, shit. And that'll be a fly out. Second out of the inning. Now up, Gleyber Torres. And that'll be a pop out to end the inning. Gleyber Torres ends it. We'll head to the bottom of the fourth. Kind of a quick inning there. It'll be Ward, O'Hoppe, and Rengifo. Ward, O'Hoppe, Rengifo, bottom of the fourth. Sorry, I'm sending someone a message real fast. All right, there we go. Anyway, let's hope the game kind of continues at the exact pace that it's going. Very, very pro Tiger pace. It is also nice that this game isn't at fucking 11 o'clock at night right now. It feels pretty nice to be awake with it. Not falling asleep in between the half innings because they're taking too long. Ward, O'Hoppe, and Rengifo. I don't like any of these hitters. Well, Ward, I actually don't mind facing him. We seem to do all right with him. But Ward and O'Hoppe, O'Hoppe, I don't really like facing. He's a bit obnoxious. Made eggs? Nice. Expensive lunch. Are eggs cheap now where you're at? I don't know. I don't really know how food works up by you, Kenny, because I know you guys probably just grow your own food up in the UP. God damn it. I fucking hate these hitters. That'll be a base hit for Ward. 1 on, nobody out. O'Hoppe up. Let's hope for a ground ball double play or some shit. Oh. That's a double, actually. We've been doing so good against them, too. $8. That's not too bad. Sounds like the price of eggs are slowly coming down. It's not too bad. Ball 1. A little pricey. But that is also like, what, $4 for 12 then? That's pretty good. Pretty good. Do you buy them like from somebody like or do you buy them from a store? Again, up in the UP, I wouldn't be surprised if you know a guy who's got a chicken and you just like buy them from a guy who just grows his own eggs from like an egg tree. Two one. Myers. Oh, okay. Isn't it just Meyer? And everyone always puts S at the end because it doesn't sound right without it. 2-1. It's like Kroger. Everyone calls it Kroger's, but I'm like, I don't think there's an S at the end of that store name. That'll be kind of a shallow pop out. Yeah, the runner can't advance. 1 on, 1 out. Here's Renhefo. We got Ohapi. That's all I care about. We got that fucking bitch Ohapi out. Fuck that guy. I don't like Ohapi. Literally, just because I literally never see him get out. It's like he always walks or some shit against us. Or hits the ball. It's like, man, you don't hit like this against anybody else in baseball. By the way, his numbers indicate he actually does hit fairly well. He seems to be one of their best hitters. Him, Neto. Solaire's pretty solid usually. Yeah, that's about it. They got and Mike Trout when he's healthy. Not a bad amount of hitters. That's actually four pretty good hitters. They should be a lot better than what they are. 1-1. But I swear they're just a cursed team, and I'm not sure what they did. Anyway, Renhefo grounds out. Ward gets over to third because it was over to the right side of the infield. Blah, blah, blah. Runner to third, 2 away. You're cooking for yourself now? There's nothing wrong with that. That can be pretty fun. You learn how to cook. You learn kind of what you like. You get better at cooking. Like if you wanted to cook eggs sunny side up, you eventually learn how to flip the egg without it breaking. You're like, damn, look at me. I'm a fucking cook. I could be on America's Top Chef and hang out with, what's his name? The British guy. And everyone would be like, dang, that's pretty cool. About to cook up some steak. Nice. I'm going to eat some chicken, I think, for dinner tonight. Or I'm actually going to eat some spaghetti. I haven't had any spaghetti in a minute. I'm going to chef me up some sket. And Adele strikes out. I think that ends the inning. Yes, it does. We'll head to the top of the 5th. Tigers will maintain their 5-0 lead. 5-0, top of the 5th. McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson do up. Girls like a man that can cook? Yeah, everyone does. McKinstry, Green, and Torkelson. It's a good skill to have. Ah, fucking prick. All right, now we're good. Bump my fucking hand. Put me in a bad mood. All right, though, I just got one more thing. You do have some good meals, but I got hamburger helper some meals. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with getting hamburger helper. That's good stuff. You can actually make some good stuff with that. You can learn to like season it in the way you like. Starting to believe Colt's wife is giving him some. Hey, maybe. Hopefully. He's starting to play a lot better, Tim. That's for damn sure. He's saving himself from getting sent down to AAA. I don't think he's the go-down candidate anymore for when Vierling comes back. That's still Andy Ibanez. He's gone. But I don't know who's leaving when Meadows is back. 0-2. Could be a pitcher, I guess. They could just go more heavy on the offense. But I don't think anybody's really that clear of a candidate anymore. Damn, McKinstry strikes out. That was quick. Here's Riley Green with one away. I barely noticed he was up. Arizona's up. What the fuck is that score? It's 10-8 right now in the top of the 10th against Arizona and Philadelphia. That's a crazy game. I want to see something with the Braves. Where are the Braves at? Was I just chatting shit? Is Atlanta already played today? What the fuck? Where are they? Are they just not playing? Why would they just not be playing? Like the whole league is playing today. Where the fuck are the Braves? Oh, they're there. See, the Braves are only... Oh, here we go. Hell yeah. Riley Green has a base hit. 1 on, 1 out. I don't know. Perez is like... I don't know what's going on with him. Sunday night game. Hell yeah, Renault. Oh, the Braves do? Yeah, I seen that now. I was like, where the hell are they? I know they're playing today. Yeah, Margot is probably just gone. 100%. Oh shit, Torque. That could be 2. Did we beat it out? Nope. That'll be a double play. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. An unfortunate development there. Bottom of the 5th now coming up. It'll be Paris, Anderson, and Neto. 8, 9, and 1 here for the Angels. It's 5-0 Tigers. I'm thinking Chase Lee or Henry Malloy will go to Toledo and Park. Oh, you know what? Henry Malloy might actually be the guy. Now that I think about it, he is not doing good. It'll be probably Ibanez and Malloy. Ibanez may get outright like DFA'd. But that's a good point. I wasn't even thinking of Malloy. Malloy would be good. Like Malloy would be more useful if Malloy could play defense. That's the problem with him. Like if he could play defense, he'd be an everyday starter. He's good. He's a great bat. He kind of can't hit right-handed pitching either, but you know what I mean? It's just like, man, we have so many better options to DH than you. I think Malloy, and I do think I think Malloy and Keith will be traded at some point soon. And I also think that Ibanez will probably just be released coming up. Because I don't think he's going to want to go to AAA. I feel bad for Margot too, but injuries are injuries, you know. We're about to be healthy again. What do you think about that pitching matchup? Would you take the over-under, currently sitting at 9? Trevor May, is it Trevor May, right? Dustin Elder. Oh, Dustin May. Yeah, that sounds good. What are the 2 teams? I'm sorry. I don't know where a lot of players play specifically. I apologize. 1-0 here on Paris. Reese sitting good at about 65 pitches. Dodgers Braves. Oh, okay. Oh shit. I don't know if that's gonna get on at 9. I'd take the over. Especially if the games have been kind of high scoring, it's probably going to finish kind of high scoring tonight, I would imagine. Both teams are on prime time. Dodgers are going to want to show out a little bit. That's I don't know. I'd go over on that. 9 seems pretty Like 6-4 is a perfectly reasonable game for that to end 7-4, 6-4 in one way. That feels, you know, not necessarily guaranteed Dodgers win, but like that probably might be close. 7-3, like something like that. 2-2 on Paris. Yeah, something to think about anyway. I don't really bet though. I'm a all right. Hell yeah, they get Paris swinging. Now up Anderson. All right, there we go. Oh fuck, Tim Anderson, man, always getting us. Tim Anderson with the base hit. Perez should be out all season with his lumbar. Yeah, I was gonna say I think Perez had like a pretty serious injury. Yeah, no, yeah, I don't mind giving advice, but again, if you're like looking for betting stuff, I always like hedge it because I'm like, that's so tricky because I don't bet. But it feels like 10 runs is pretty, especially like let me look at something here. I'll look at the commercial break. What the scores have been in the series. But if they've been high scoring, they'll probably be high scoring again tonight, at least, unless Yamamoto's pitching. But he's not. You said May and Elder, so 1-1. Fucking Yamamoto versus Sale. It's like, yeah, I'd go with the under. Plus, let's be honest, Perez was kind of in a weird spot this year with everybody healthy. He didn't really have the best spring. Dog, the Diamondbacks are a menace if they get going, dude. That game was 8-8 just a second ago. Now it's 11 fucking to 8 with the bases loaded with one out in the top of the 10th. All the Diamondbacks do is just implode with runs at moments. They got to have the best offense in baseball or damn near close to it. Because it feels like every time I look up, the Diamondbacks are in double digits again. They can't pitch worth a shit. But boy, oh boy, can they score. 2-2. Feels like a classic Diamondbacks team, though. 10-3 and 2-1, Braves and Dodgers scores. Shit, that's tough. Well, who pitched? Yeah, okay. That second game sounds like Yamamoto. Dodgers won both of them. Yeah, I think 10 runs is safe. 3-2. Need a strike. Don't be afraid of Neto. Throw to him. Hell yeah, they struck his ass out. That'll be 1 away. Or 2 away. That's 7 Ks for Mr. Olsen. 4 2/3, 7 Ks. Sheesh. That's what we like to see out of Mr. Olsen. And Chanel will fly out. We'll head to the top of the 6th inning. Olsen dealing. Tigers in the driver's seat. 5-0. Top 6. Hell yeah, dude. This is a good-ass game. Keith, Baez, and Sweeney. Keith is 1 for 1 with a walk and a homer. Baez is 0 for 2, which is all right. He deserves a bad game every so often. And Sweeney's 2 for 2 with the RBI. Nice to see from Keith and Sweeney today. I like seeing that out of them. Especially Sweeney. He's got a good spot in this league down the road. I just don't know if it's with us. Unless Sweeney becomes our third baseman and Young doesn't work out. Then we've got Sweeney, or McGonigal can play third, or Rayner can play third. Sweeney can play second. I like Sweeney quite a bit. Aaron Judge is winning the MVP at this point. No, he's in like fucking 400 with 11 home runs. Yeah, just give him the award. At this point. There's someone in the National League though that's also hitting like 380 or some unbelievable horse shit too. Is that Pete Alonso? I think is hitting 380 in the National League right now. Am I correct about who I'm thinking of? Is there's someone in the NL that's also hitting like ballistic like that too? I think it's Pete Alonso actually. It's like 380 and also with like 8 home runs. It's like holy shit. I could be wrong though. But yeah, right now it's fucking Aaron Judge. He's in like 430, I think, last time I saw. It's Pete's hitting 347. Yeah, that's unbelievable. Hold on. I gotta look at something. MLB batting average leaders. 2025. Aaron Judge, Paul Goldschmidt is hitting 349. Okay, it is Pete Alonso hitting 347. Fucking Goldschmidt hitting 350. God damn, dude. That's unbelievable. Michael Darrell Hicks is going to pitch now for Kokonowicz. Yeah, that's unbelievable. Those are all great averages by those 3 guys, by Goldschmidt or Judge, Goldschmidt, and Pete. They'd only do 1 MVP, right? Like it's not AL and NL MVP, because obviously it would be like fucking Alonso NL MVP. 2 Colt Keith bombs. Hey, we are hoping for a double Colt homer day. Damn, he just missed both of those. Those would have been the homer pitches. You might do cheesy rice and steak. That sounds pretty good. Sounds pretty good, Kenny. Two. Ooh. Nose is so itchy. I hate it so much. He strikes out. That'll be the first out of the inning. Yeah, that's all right. He's had a good game. There we go. Just on it. Blah, blah, blah. Ugh. 0-1. 1-1. That'll be a base hit. Oh, hell yeah. Baez gets on. Hell yeah. Let's go, Javi. Another hit here. Keeps his average above 300. And now we'll see Trey Sweeney with 1 on and 1 out. Tigers hitting pretty well today. 5 runs, 8 hits. Pretty solid. Cheesy rice is always. I'm not a big rice guy. Steak does sound good. Swinging strike 2. It's 1-2 now with 1 away. Love rice? Yeah, that's good. It's cheap. And not a lot of it'll fill you up. I wish I liked food like that, but it's I hate flavorless things. I'm fucking weird about it. Like, you gotta cook it with stuff, and it's like, yeah, it's a lot of work. Two 2 Filed away to remain 2-2. Wings and chili? Hell yeah, dude. Wings with chili sauce and chili? Some like hot chili sauce or some shit to dip the wings in? Or just dip the wings in chili itself. That I haven't had the... what do we got? 3-2. Better not. Oh, actually, a walk here would be pretty good. I forgot we're hitting. I always forget. Like, sometimes I forget when we're hitting, and I'm like, ah, damn it, come on, stop throwing balls. Fouled away, we'll have another 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat about to come, or 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Quite the little battle here between Daryl Hicks and Sweeney. By the way, the older brother of Cindy Sweeney, or younger? Yeah, I think he's younger than her. I actually don't know how old Cindy Sweeney is, so I can't complete the joke. That's a fuck up on my end. I got to figure out how old that chick is. I think she's 26. Or I don't know. I don't know how old people are. Damn, that'll be out. 2 down and a fly out. The only problem with her is she's 5 foot tall, meaning all of your kids are going to be like 5'8" and 5'9", almost no matter what you provide to them. You know what I mean? Source, my mom is 5 foot tall, and me and all my brothers are about 5'10" and shorter. I'm about the tallest one at about 5'10". That's not very good. It's not very good luck. I feel like a lot of them height genes come from your wife, and not many people know that. Whenever you see a really tall guy or a really tall person, their mom's usually like 5'8", or like 5'9". Seems like their dads are just kind of irrelevant height. It's just like they got like a weirdly tall mom, and like their kid, like they become tall. Mound visit here with runners at first and third. Oh, Naito really quickly got a base hit. First and third for Kerry Carpenter, and they're most likely bringing in a lefty reliever. All right, come on now. Oh, it's not a pitching change at least. That's good. Just a powwow. Little meeting at the mound. A little confab. A little conference. Little get together. A little family reunion. A little 1-2. A little huddle. Little team Zoom meeting. I don't know. I'm just saying things now. All right, we're back to the game. Ball 1. Yeah, we need a couple insurance. Getting more runs in here would actually be really good. Did he just homer? Yeah, I think he did. I'm pretty sure that's a 3-run homer by Kerry Carpenter. Yeah, hell yeah. It's 8-0 Tigers. His 8th of the year. I knew he was due for a homer. 8-0 Tigers. All right. If Reese can get another strikeout, that'd be pretty cool. Do you need 8 from Reese tonight, or like over 7? Torres with an 0-1 count, 2 away. Carpenter makes this an 8-0 game. Top of the 6, 8-0 Tigers. We've scored a lot of runs. It feels like, except for yesterday. He'll probably pick up another one. I mean, there's a good shot. He's been dicing these dudes up. 2-1 now on Torres. Pitches were a little delayed. He's at 7. He's definitely got at least one more inning. He is at like 75 pitches already, so he's only going to get one more inning most likely. The Tigers are really weird, and they only do 3 times through a lineup no matter what. And that'll be another hit by pitch on Torres, second time today that they've hit Glaber. Not really sure what the fuck that's about. McKinstry's up with 2 away and a runner at first. I don't know if he'll get a full 7. That's a little bit of a stretch. His pitch count's pretty, unless he has a quick inning. That kind of also would be like he needs quick strikeout. Get 10 runs. That'd be cool. Oh, that'll end the inning, though. McKinstry struck out. Not a good way to end. Soler, Ward, and O'Hoppe. Yeah, it's a pretty good game, Jody. We're up 8-0. Yeah, exactly. They're probably going to let him go 6. There's no reason to tire him out. Same reason they pulled Scoot Ball with like 73 pitches the other night. Genuinely, there was no reason to keep his ass in that game. We fucking it was what was it 1-0? No reason just to chase wins. That's all that would have been, is just and it was already like the 8th inning. He was just at 73 pitches or some crazy shit like that. It's like, yeah, he could have did that, but like, what's the point of taxing an arm mid fucking April or early May? Yeah, you just got to get it one more strikeout. Hey, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go rip a dart real fast. I'll be back in like 2 seconds. Okay. It'll be like 2 minutes, and I'll be right back. Oh, 2. With 2 away. Ward strikes out. Hey, there we go. There's 8 strikeouts. So that's 8 Ks for Olsen. 2 down in the inning. Hell, he's actually in decent enough shape. He might pop back out for the 7th if he gets another fast out here. One, 2. Sorry, I'm just replying to somebody. 3, 2. That'll be a walk. And yeah, Olsen's only going to go 6, it looks like then. Royals had 18 homers all season long, entering today and hit 7 alone today. Jesus Christ. Olsen would have been the best pitcher in our rotation by a mile. Yeah, he's definitely our 4th or 5th guy. and he's killing it now. He's kind of bringing himself back around, making a name for himself, dude. And the Royals really just didn't. The Orioles really could have fixed their pitching in an offseason. They had free like the owner is just terrible. Like, and it's like you have to fire Elias at this point because he was told that he could have done that. Wild pitch, runner to second, 2 out, runner at second, 1-1 count. Because like they could have signed so many players, like they could have been in on so many like free agents. Yeah, I mean I don't really watch basketball much, but I like the Pistons. I like kind of following the league, but I don't really much care for the actual game. It's not very exciting for me. 3-1. And I don't know why. I feel like I should like basketball, but I just kind of don't. Yeah, that's the thing. Like they also should have been in on like Freed or spent more to get Burns when they had the option and like the ability to, because their owner was like, yeah, spend as much money as you need. And they walk Renhefo. That might be it for Olsen. He's kind of missing now. Here's Adele. They might let him go after Adele just because it's fucking Joe Adele. Oh, no, that might be it. All right. Yeah, they're gonna do Brennan Hanafy's gonna come into pitch. So Hanafy will come into pitch here for Reese Olson with 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the 6th. Tigers up 8-0. All right. Hopefully we get to pitching soon. It's insane. It feels like I was just watching these guys in AA while working. Now they're, yeah, I know. It's Max. It's probably just like, oh no, they're all as good as they were in AA. I was kind of hoping at least some of them wouldn't be this good. Especially the pitching. It was probably like, nah, there's no way that all translates. There's no fucking way. Now there's like a whole slew of other guys coming up that are also really good. It's like, Jesus Christ. Kerry was unreal in AA. I wasn't sure about his ability at a major league level. Yep. Yeah, it's just kind of one of them things because he was like he's an out of nowhere guy, and usually those are kind of hit and miss. Kind of like Scubal, like those are pretty late. Those are like late round draft picks. These two, they weren't like surefire guys. 1-0. And they just kind of turned it into a. Because again, Kreidler was also unreal in minor league baseball. Fuck, that's gonna get a run in. Maybe. Or did Torque finally make a play? Hell yeah. Oh, no, never mind. Colt Keith's over there. That's probably why that got made. Top of the 7th. 8-0 Tigers. It'll be Green, Torque, and Keith. Top 7. Good lead. Green, Torque, and Keith do up here in the top of the 7th. It's 8-0 Tigers. Green, Torque, and Keith. Here we go. Green, Torque, and Keith do up here. We'll see what they can do. Jose Fermin is in the game now. Reese Olson has really. Yeah, he's been balling out. He's just been the balls have been a little like he's just the pitch count keeps getting up a little bit on him. 0-1 to Green. Oh two. And Riley Green goes down on strikes. Well, he strikes out swinging. 1 away. It's a damn shame. Here's Torkelson though. Maybe we'll get a torque. But I mean, it's 8-0. It's not like it's a big deal if someone doesn't actually like get on or. All right. Called strike 1-1. Yeah, it's one of two things. We're either going to get swept by Colorado in a hilarious fashion, or we're probably going to no hit them in one of those games. It feels like that. You know what I mean? Torkelson gets out. To be fair, I don't really think the team is trying too hard to reach base at this point in the game. 2 down. Here's Keith. Two zero. Two one. 3-1. Three, 2. Colt Keith will walk. 2 out walk here for Keith. And here's Baez. Here's Baez now with 2 out and 1 on. Yeah, I think it could be a team no-hitter situation too, in my opinion. That's probably what it'll be just because the way Hinch operates. Two on, 2 out though. Oh, Baez got hit. Oh, shit. Anyway, wow. What's up, Michael? Yeah, they're off to a good one. Carpenter has a 3-run homer. Heath has a 2-run homer. I think Sweeney might have just hit a 3-run homer, and he did. It's 11-0 now. Tigers have an even larger lead on a 3-run homer by Trey Sweeney. Damn, I didn't expect that. It was like his third of the year. Hell yeah. To Chicago? Dude, that's embarrassing. We could barely... What? The Astros just wanted revenge against us, apparently. That's why they played us like that, because there is no reason we should have lost that many games to them. They just got their revenge for the fucking ALDS, or for the AL wild card. They're like, you know, fuck these guys. $20 home run on the road so far on the road trip. Jesus, Tigers are teeing off. Nido has a base hit. Tigers keep it going. They're up 11. Why not get another hit? 2 down. Top of the order, Kerry Carpenter. Kind of getting ugly out here. Fouled away, it's 1-1. One, two. Pitcher steps off. Oh, man. People just won't stop sending me messages. Oh, they're gonna. That was a swing and strike, and they blocked it. Come on, stop messaging me. I'm literally fucking busy. Explain this to this person 1,000 times. Hell yeah, Kenny. Tim. I think that's the end of the inning. I'm not really sure what's going down. I think we'll be heading into the bottom of the 7th. Strikeout looking. Yeah, it says a swing and strikeout blocked. Run differential. Yeah, I would imagine so, Richard. We're ridiculous at the way we score. Whatever happened froze my screen, though. By the way, thanks to everyone who's left a like. Appreciate you. Good looking out. Yeah, the run differential kind of tells me this is a actually pretty solid team, and it doesn't feel fluky to start. I think it's... Oh, never mind. It's back now, it looks like. The Tigers are pulling starters and whatnot. Because they're up 11-0. That's why it froze. Tigers putting in Andy Ibanez, putting in Jace Young, and putting in Malloy. Eleven dip. BTA for sure. Strike 1, 2. It'll be Paris, Anderson, and Neto here in the bottom of the 7th. 11-0 Tigers. To be honest, if the Tigers don't or if the Angels kind of go lifelessly here, I'm not sure I want to finish. This is kind of a boring game to watch. But I also don't, I suppose I could finish though the game out. One, 2-1. I just don't want it to like take forever to get through and watch. mainly literally just because it's you know, fucking a blowout. 3-1. And that'll be a walk. Oh, this isn't the rest of the game. Just struggle busting it. But I suppose maybe they'll come back. I don't know. Sure, that'd be crazy. Tigers trio, Torque Carp, number 2 home runs trio behind New York's trio. Nice. It's pretty good to know. Pretty good to know. Torque, it's good to know. We're starting to see some power in the team, which hasn't been here in years, it feels like. Since the Cabrera Martinez days. Nice to see us leading in power numbers in somewhere, near the top in power numbers. 1-1. We're not just winning on like small ball now. We can actually belt baseballs out. Tim Anderson, the hitter, though. 1 out, nobody out. Trey Sweeney hit a 3-run homer. Yeah, it looks like we'll probably end up taking 3 out of 4 here. Pretty good series. Looking like 22 wins. Pretty good, pretty good. 2-1. Well, if we can throw strikes anyway. Blow the game. Oh, that would be an out. Could be a double play. No, runner will get to second. I don't think they had the time to get him at ball move pretty slow. 1 away. Runner to second. Timmy A advances the runner. Called strike 1. I'm just do. Kravadas is gonna hit. I don't know why they're not showing anything. It's just, a mound visit. Did they pull him? I don't think so. This is taking a long ass time, dude. Ball one. Holy shit. Oh, and that'll be a fly out. 2 outs in the inning now. It's 11-0 or 11-1. Oh, how'd they score? How'd they get a run? What the fuck happened? Oh, Neto hit a ground rule double. Ah, that's how. I completely missed that. Swinging to strike one. Two down. Oh, that'll be the third out, actually. We'll head to the top of the eighth. Anyway, top of the eighth. Trusant is going to be the pitcher here in the top of the eighth. 1-0 on Ibanez. It's Ibanez, Young, and Malloy. 1-1. And Ibanez gets out. 1 away. Well, that went quick. Ball 1. One, 2, or 2-1. Called strike. Kind of a swing the bat call when it's 11-1. I always think there are moments where it's like, Malloy's up now with 2 away. Young lined out. Oh, damn. Well. Oh, well, it's the last 2 innings of a fucking blowout. Surprised people are sticking around. These are usually, you know, this game's effectively over. I don't really predict much of a comeback here. Though it would be pretty funny if the Tigers blew this game. It'd be like one of those, oh, well, that's very deserved. All right, bottom of the 8th. Campero. Ohapi and Renhefo. They even got backups in this game at this point. Campero due up here in the bottom of the 8th. Campero, Ohapi, and Renhefo. Bo Brisky will come into the game, get some work here as he comes back from injury. Some low stakes refresh work. Probably not going to be much of a wrap up of this game this afternoon either. I'm probably just going to dip once it ends, but I'll do most of the wrap up in the between the 9th innings. Where I kind of be like, hey, this happened, blah, blah, blah. Then we'll, at the end, we'll go over the next stream, which will be probably tomorrow for the Rockies game. Colorado Rockies. One one. Wow. 1-2 now. And that'll be a fly out, one away. Here's O'Hoppy. 1-0. 2-0. 2-1. Yeah. 2-2. 3-2. 3-1, rather. Come on, just throw strikes, man. Get out of this game. I may wrap it up here after the 8th inning today, actually. Just because, I mean, the game is over. Fouled away 3-2. And I've kind of completely lost interest in this game. So I'm probably going to wrap it up after this. We'll do kind of a breakdown, then we'll get out of here. Mainly just, like, I mean, both teams are kind of pulling their starters at this point. I don't even... Anyway, it's 3-2. And the pace of this game has just died. I think it'll be okay. I don't think anyone's going to miss anything. 11-1. Another foul. We'll get the 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Plus, I want to eat. I'm starting to get really hungry. That's probably why I'm losing focus. They get O'Hoppy, 2 away. Hell yeah, that's a good strikeout. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Here's Renhefo. Swinging strike one. Good start to the inning for old Bo Brisky. 0-2. One, two now. It a Tuesday through Thursday. What, your job? Three, two. And that'll be a strikeout. All right, I'm going to start wrapping up here. Oh, the Rockies? Oh, okay. Yeah, we're about to look at that. Tigers. Oh, they get tomorrow off? Oh, Tigers finally get a day off tomorrow. Look at that. All right, everybody, we're going to wrap it up here. Most likely the Tigers are going to win this game. They're up 11-1 heading into the top of the ninth. Teams are pulling their starters. Both teams, you know, this game is kind of where it is. You know what I mean? So we're going to wrap it up here. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll probably have something to do tomorrow. We'll probably do a little stream tomorrow or of some sorts. Not exactly sure what, but we'll figure something out. And then we'll be able to do these weekend or this weekday, like Kenny said, Tuesday through Thursday for the Rockies. Wednesday might be weird because I have classes starting that day, I believe. I should be, I don't know. I kind of don't know what's going on this next week. Then next Friday I'm traveling home, so I might miss that game. But we'll be back. We'll be back on our normal schedule. Yeah, we'll be live for the next one. That's all that matters. Yeah. No. Yeah. Exactly. We'll be able to do some writing, get some work done. But we'll also probably do a little stream or something. I'm not too sure what. I don't know yet. I'll figure it out. But again, good game by the Tigers. Great job by Reese Olson. He went about 5 2/3. Walked a guy or had 2 walks, 8 strikeouts, a couple hits, no runs earned. Really good outing. The Tigers had home runs by Torkelson, or not by Torkelson, by Colt Keith, by Kerry Carpenter, which was good. I think somebody else homered too. I just genuinely can't remember. But it was a good game. All right, though. I think that's it for me, everyone. Anybody got anything else they want to add before I get out of here? I know I'm leaving before the game ends, but it's literally the 9th inning and it's 11-1. I don't like watching blowouts. If the Tigers were losing, I would have left earlier. But now that they're winning, it's a similar situation. Appreciate everyone who tuned in and watched and left likes and everything like that. You're very kind. I appreciate you. We'll be live for the next one. That'll be 8:40 against the Rockies. But we'll also probably be live tomorrow for some kind of hangout or something to do. All right, though. We're all set. Appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of the day. Tigers improved to 22-13. Good game versus the Angels. Thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day. See you tomorrow, or I'll see you Tuesday. One of the two. Peace out. Go Lions. Go Patriots. And of course, it's always go Tigers, winning yet another series. They keep on pulling wins out. Hopefully, they can continue through the month of May, June, July, all season long. Thank you so much again. Have a great day. Bye-bye. And go Tigers.